Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to start Max NCERT chapter number 11 tables and shares. Open page number 120, chapter number 11 tables and shares. Okay, so first is Shyama's garden. Shyama has planted sunflower, rose and marigold plants in her garden. Which plants are she planted in her garden? That is sunflower, rose plant and marigold plants. She has planted them in three flower beds. In different flower beds she has planted. Her garden look like this. So her garden is looking like this way. Okay, see how I planted 18 plants in each flower bed. So in each flower bed there are 80 plants. So each flower bed has a different arrangement. See how the roses are planted. So that is 18 total. How many rose plants are there? That is 18. So how she has planted? She has planted in a 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are total 6 rows, and in each rows how many rose plants are there? 3. So total how many plants are there? 18. 6 3s are 18. So there are 6 rows with 3 plants each. Now, what are the ways in which the sunflower and marigold are planted? So, now we have to find out how sunflower and marigold plants are planted. So, in sunflower and marigold also there are 18 plants. Okay, so first we will find out 18. So, that is first we will find out the sunflower plant. Okay, so that is in sunflower that is planted in one row. So in one row how many plants are there? 18. So what we will do? 1 multiply by 18. So there is one row with 18 plants. Now second, in sunflower there are how many rows are there? 1 and 2. And how many plants are there in each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are total 9 plants are in one row. So we will write 2 multiply by 9. So 2 nines are 18. So there are 2 rows with 9 plants each. Now you too can make your own garden. Draw a garden showing flower beds with 48 plants. Now we have to draw a flower bed with 48 plants. Each row should have the same number of plants. And like this way each row should have the same number of plants. So how we will draw? So I made a garden with flower having 6 rows and 8 flowers in each row. Okay, how many rows we have made? Of 6 rows, and in each row how many flowers are there? 8. So 6 8s are 48 plants. So we have to make a flower beds of 48 plants. So this way we will make the flower bed. So how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In each row how many flowers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 8s there are 48 plants in our flower bed. Now next page, page number 121, jars in the shelf. Bima made a shelf for 30 jars. Okay, she made a shelf for 30 jars. How many jars? 30 jars. This is a long shelf with 2 rows. How many rows are there in this shelf? 2 rows. So each row has the same number of jars, and she arranged in each row same number of jars. Can you think of other ways to make a shelf to keep 30 jars? So we can also make other way to keep a 30 jars. So that is we can make a shelf in 3 rows. So in how many rows we can make? In each row as 10 jars. Okay, here Bima made 2 rows of 30 jars. So in one row how many jars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. In first row 15 and in second row also 15. So 15 plus 15 we will get 30 jar. So same way now we have made the shelf of 3 rows, and in each rows how many jars are we are keeping? 10. So this way we will make a 3 rows shelf, and we will keep in each row 10 jars, means it will happen 30 jars. So this is the other way we can keep 30 jars in a shelf. Draw a shelf, show how many jars you will keep in each row. How many rows are there? So the other ways to keep the jars as follows. Now other ways. So 5 rows containing 6 jars in a row. So we will make a like this way 5 rows, and we will keep in each row 6 jars. Mean 5 6 is 30. Now next way, we can make a 6 rows containing 5 jars in a row. So we can make like this way 6 rows, and we can keep a 5 jars in each row. So then also we can get 30 jars. 6 5 is 30. Draw a shelf, show how many jars you will keep in each row. How many rows are there? So now we have to draw a shelf, and how many jars we will keep in that we will do. So a shelf can be made to keep 60 jars. So we have created a shelf, we can keep in that 60 jars. So in how many different ways we can keep that? So some arrangements are given here. So 10 rows with 6 jars in each row. So first we will make a 10 rows of shelf, and we will keep in each row 6 jars. So 10 6 is 60. So total 60 jars we can keep. Then second arrangement, we will make a 6 rows, and we will keep in each row 10 jars. So it means 6 10s are 60. Now third arrangement, 5 rows with 12 jars. Same way we will make a 5 rows, and in each row we will keep a 12 jars. So 5 12s are 60. Now 12 rows with 5 jars in each row. So we will make now 12 rows, and each row we will keep 5 jars. So 12 5 is 60. Now next 20 rows with 3 jars in each row. So we will make now 20 rows, and each row we will keep 3 jars. So easy tricks. I do not know the multiplication table of 7. Bunty is saying I am not knowing multiplication table of 7. Now Gudu, I know the table till 5, but there is an easy trick. I can make the table of 7 with the help table of 2 and 5. Now she is saying what she is saying, I am knowing up to table 5. Then I can make with the help of 2 and 5 table, I can make table 7. So how she is going to do that we will see. Now page number 122. Now first she has written table of 2. So you all are well knowing 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10, 2 sixes are 12, 2 sevens are 14, 2 eights are 16, 2 nines are 18, and 2 tens are 20. Now she written table of 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20, 5 fives are 25, 5 6 are 30, 5 7 are 35, 5 8 are 40, 5 9 are 45, 5 10 are 50. Now what she is doing with help of 2 and 5, now she is going to write table of 7. How she will write? She will add. So for 7 ones are 7. So we can add 5 plus 2. So we will get 7. Then 7 twos are 14. So in this she will add 10 plus 4. So 10 plus 4 we will get 14. Then 7 3s are 21. So how she will write? She will add 15 and 6. So 15 plus 6 21. Now 7 4s are 28. So she will add 20 plus 8, that is 28. Now 7 5s are 35. So how she will write? 25 plus 10 35. Then 7 6 are 42. So how she will write? 30 plus 12 equal to 42. Then 7 sevens are 49. So she will do 35 plus 14 equal to 49. Then 7 eights are 56. She will add 40 and 16, that is 56. Then 7 nines are 63. So she will add 45 and 18. So it will give 63. Then 7 tens are 70. So she will add 50 and 20. So that will give 70. See how I added two numbers in the yellow boxes to get the table of 7. It is easy. I can also make the table of 7 with the tables of 4 and 3. Now Bunty is making table of 7 using table of 4 and 3. So we have to complete this. So first we will write table of 4. So we will complete this all. So 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6s are 24, 4 7s are 28, 4 8s are 32, 4 9s are 36, 4 10s are 40. Now we have to write table of 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21, 3 8s are 24, 3 9s are 27, 3 10s are 30. So now we have to write table of 7 by adding these two tables. So first is 7 1s are 7. So we will add 4 plus 3, 7. Then 7 2s are 14. So we will add 8 plus 6, 14. Then 7 3s are 21. We will add 12 plus 9, 21. Then 7 4s are 28. We will add 16 and 12. So 28. 7 5s are 35. We will add 20 and 15. So it will give 35. Then 7 6 are 42. So we will add 24 and 18. Then 7 sevens are 49. So we will add 28 and 21. Then 7 eights are 56. So we will add 32 and 24. Then 7 nines are 63. So we will add 36 and 27. 7 tens are 70. So we will add 40 and 30. So this way we will make table of 7 by adding table of 4 and table of 3. Now same page, which two tables will you use for writing the table of 12? Now we have to make, so which two table we will use for making table of 12? So I will use the table of 4 and 8. So 8 plus 4 it will give 12. So we can use table of 4 and 8. To write the table of 12, the table of 4 is as follows. So first we will write table of 4. So 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are 20, 4 6s are 24, 4 7s are 28, 4 8s are 32, 4 9s are 36, 4 10s are 40. Now we will write table of 8. 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 8 4s are 32, 8 5s are 40, 8 6s are 48, 8 7s are 56, 8 8s are 64, 8 9s are 72, 8 10s are 80. Okay, so now both tables we have written. Now we have to write table of 12 by adding 4 and 8 table. So first 12 ones are 12. So for that we will add 4 plus 8. So that is 12. Now 12 twos are 24. So now we will add 8 plus 16. So 8 plus 16 that is 24. Now 12 threes are 36. So for that we will add 12 and 24. So 12 plus 24 that is 36. Now 12 fours are 48. For 48 we will add 16 and 32. So 16 plus 32 we will get 48. Now 12 fives are 60. So we will add 20 and 40. So 20 plus 40 we will get 60. Now 12 6 are 72. So for that we will add 24 and 48. So 24 plus 48 we will get 72. Now 12 sevens are 84. Now for 84 we will add 28 and 56. So we will get 84. Now 12 eights are 96. So we will add 32 and 64. Now 12 eights are 96. So for that we will add 32 and 64. Now 12 nines are 108. For that we will add 36 and 72. So we will get 108. Now 12 tens are 120. So for that we will add 40 and 80. So we will get 120. So this way we will make table of 12. Now page number 123. How many cats? Some of Gayatri's cats were playing in a box. When she tried to count, all she could see were legs. Only she can able to see the legs. She counted 28 legs. How many cats are there in a box? So we have to find out how many cats are there in a box. So she is confused. 8 legs means 2 cats. Each cat, one cat is having 4 legs. Okay, so 2 cats is having 8 legs. So 12 legs means dash cat. So this we have to find out. First, how many legs? How many cats? So How many cats? 1. So 1 cat is having 4 legs. Now 2 cat is having 8 legs. Then 3 cat is having 12 legs. Okay. 8 plus 4 we will get 12. Then 4 cat is having 16. 12 plus 4 we will get 16. Okay. 4 cats will have 16 legs. Then 5 cat will have 20. 4 plus 16 plus 4 20. Then 6 cat will have 24 legs. Then 7 cat will have 28 legs. Now 12 legs means dash cat. So 12 legs means there are 3 cats. Okay, so like this way we have to fill this table. So 28 legs means dash cats. So how many cats are there? So 28 legs means 7 cats. Now next question. Billu has kept his chickens in a box. He counted 28 legs. How many chickens are there? So we are knowing chicken has how many legs? Yes, 2 legs. Okay. So one chicken has 2 legs, then 2 chicken 4, then for 3 chickens that is 6, then for 4 that is 8, now for 5 that is 10, for 6 chickens for 12, then 7 chickens 14, then for 8 chickens 16, then for 9 chickens 18, for 10 chickens 20, for 11 chickens 22, for 12 chickens 24, then for 13 chickens 26, and for 14 chickens how many legs are there? 28. So 28 legs means 14 chickens. Okay. Now same page. Last question. Leela has not gone to school for 21 days. How many days she has not gone to school? 21 days. For how many weeks was she away from school? So we have to find out how many weeks were happened she has not gone to school. So how many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. So how many days? How many weeks? So 7 days will make a 1 week. Then 7 plus 7. So that will make 14. So 14 days will make 2 weeks. Then 14 plus 7. That will make 21. So 21 will make 3 weeks. So 28 days means 3 weeks. Now page number 124. Jumping animals. Do you remember the jumping animals of class 3rd? A frog jumps 3 steps at a time, starting from 0. How many steps she is jumping at a time? In one time, she is jumping 3 steps, starting from 0. So count the jumps he takes to reach 27. So he has taken 27 divided by 3. So dash jump. So we have to find out in how many jumps she has did to reach the 27. So how we will do? What we will do? We will divide it by 3. So it takes 27 divided by 3 equal to dash jumps. So we will divide in 3 table when 27 will come. Yes, 3 nines are 27. So he has taken 9 jumps. So frog has taken 9 jumps to reach 27. Because frog is jumping 3 steps at a time. So in 9 jumps she reached 27. Now E has taken dash jumps if E is at 36. If frog is at 36, so how many jumps it had done? So what we will do? 36 divided by 3. So we will know how many jumps she has done. So first we will take one digit 3. So 3 ones are 3. So 3 minus 3 0. Now we will carry it down 6. In 3 table when 6 will come, 3 twos are 6. So 6 minus 6 0. So how many jumps frog has done? He has taken 36 divided by 3 equal to 12 jumps from starting point. Now next question, if E is at 42, he has taken dash jumps. If frog is at 42, so how many jumps frog has done? So again what we will do, we will divide 42 divided by 3. So in 42 first we will take 4. So in 3 table 4 will not come. So we will take a smaller number 3 ones are 3. So 4 minus 3 we will get 1 and 2 will be carried down. So it will become 12. So 3 fours are 12. So how many jumps the frog has done? So he has taken 14 jumps. Now starting from 0, a rabbit jumps 5 steps at a time. Like a frog, now rabbit also jumps 5 steps at a time. So in how many jumps does he reach 25? So how many jumps the rabbit will reach at 25? So what we will do? We will divide 25 divided by 5. So in 5 table when 25 will come? Yes, 5 5 is 25. So 5 jumps rabbit will reach at 25. Now next question. E reaches dash after taking 8 jumps. In 8 jumps, in which position E will reach? So E will reach in 8 jumps. So we have to find out how many, in which position it will reach. So what we will do? 8 multiplied by 5. Each time she is jumping 5. Okay. So 8 5 is 40. So E will reach at 40 position. Now E needs dash jumps to reach 55. Now he want to move to 55 position. So how many jumps E will do? So 55 divided by 5. So first we will take 5. So 5 ones are 5. So 5 minus 5 is 0. And this 5 we will carry it down. So again 5 ones are 5. So 5 minus 5 is 0. So he needs 11 jumps to reach at 55. Now same page number 124, practice time. So your division sums are there. Now this you have to do. So first one is 28 divided by 2. So 28. So first we will take one digit, that is 2. In 2 table when 2 will come, 2 ones are 2. So 2 minus 2, 0. Now we will carry down 8. In 2 table when 8 will come, 2 fours are 8. So 8 minus 8, 0. So 28 divided by 2 equal to 14. So our quotient equal to 14. Now number 2, 56 divided by 7. Now in 7 table when 56 will come? Yes, 7 8s are 56. So 56 minus 56 we will get 0. So our answer is 56 divided by 7 equal to 8. Now third, 48 divided by 4. So in 4 table 48 directly it will not come. So we will take one digit. So first is 4. In 4 table when 4 will come? 4 ones are 4. So 4 minus 4, 0. So this 8 we will carry it down. In 4 table when 8 will come? 4 2s are 8. So 8 minus 8 we will get 0. So 48 divided by 4 equal to 12. Now number 4, 66 divided by 6. So first we will take first digit 6. In 6 table when 6 will come? 6 ones are 6. So 6 minus 6 we will get 0. Now other number we will carry it down, that is 6. So again we will write 6 ones are 6. So 6 minus 6 we will get 0. So our answer is 66 divided by 6 equal to 11. Now number 5, 96 divided by 8. So first we will take first digit 9. In 8 table 9 will not come. So we will take 8 ones are 8. So 9 minus 8 we will get 1 and the 6 we will carry down. So it will become 16. So in 8 table when 16 will come? Yes, 8 2s are 16. So 16 minus 16 we will get 0. So 96 divided by 8 equal to 12. Now number 6, 110 divided by 10. So first we will take two digit 11. So in 10 table 11 will not come. So we will take 10 ones are 10. So 11 minus 10 we will get 1 and the 0 we will carry it down. So it will become 10. Now in 10 table when 10 will come? Yes, 10 ones are 10. So 10 minus 10 we will get 0. So our answer is 110 divided by 10 equal to 11.